Hello YouTube, Joe here. Today I figured we'd talk about scrapers. Yes, there's a myriad of different ways you can scrape something off. I'm talking glue joints, epoxy, whatever it is you need to scrape away. But there's one flaw with all of them. None of them really get in flush and true. There's a handle on everything. And those handles will make sure, or the bevel itself, that you can't get in perfectly everywhere you want to. Now, I know some of you are going to say you can slide this into corners, but if this is properly sharpened, and I sharpen most of my stuff pretty razor-like, it will dig because you're on a trajectory aiming down. And if you say, well, then flip it over, well, then you need to have the exact trajectory that way too, or it will also dig, or you won't get the job done, one or the other. So I thought, okay, once again, there has to be a better way. And here's what I found. You guys let me know what you think. I took a piece of steel and bent it at a right angle. Then after that, I took it and sanded it until both surfaces were sharpened. Oh, I think you can see that. Here's the neat part now. Because this back has been decked so that there's no burr coming across the back, and this one is also the same way, you can now use these straight up and down depending upon what leverage vantage you need. You'll have a different angle of attack. This one's wicked, much sharper, but it's going to dull faster. But it will clean up and sharpen stuff, or I should say clean up stuff easier too, because it's so sharp. The next cool way to use it is upside down like this. Right now, the flat surfaces make sure that it can't dig in. No matter what you're doing, it can't dig in. It can only work perfectly tight to the surface. Same with this. If you wish to hold it this way, it can't dig in. I mean, how much cooler of a... You can see it's just whispering away the little whatever might be high on the desk. It works so good, it's incredible. I thought you guys might like to have one or make one. After it was done, I simply tempered it, quenched it in some hardening oil, and done deal. It's as simple as sharpening it with some silicon carbide sandpaper on a really nice flat block. Or perhaps you have to do it on a really nice flat surface, but don't do it on regular wood bench. I would do it on something cast, if you will, something really good and hard. Pieces. I started with 220 and moved on up through 600, and I felt that's more than good enough, and it works great. You guys let me know what you think. Take care.